So I was having a conversation with someone earlier today about what they were going to do with the rest of their day. And they said, I'm going to go back to looking at $1 million homes. And they said, yeah, I think I might start putting them on a vision board. And I'm like, hey, you know the story about Jim Carrey. He decided before he even got famous with his acting and his career that he was going to write himself a check for $1 million because he was going to be able to cash it one day. And guess what? It happened. He wrote himself that check and he was able to land a part and he was able to cash that check that he wrote to himself. So as I was reminding this person about that story, I'm like, why haven't I ever written a check to myself for $1 million? You know, like I tell that story to people all the time, but not once have I ever written myself a check for $1 million. And I'm like, I know why. Because of limiting beliefs. So my limiting belief shows up and it's like, that's too much. I wouldn't write myself a check for $1 million. Like, that's too much for me. Or I'd probably write it for less. Or, hey, I'll never get that anyway. That's not, that won't work. Or I'll never get that. Those are all limiting beliefs. And they happen to the best of us. Even those of us who've been working really hard on ourselves. And so I decided in that moment that today's the day that I'm going to write that $1 million check to myself. And so I did, because I'm like, forget these limiting beliefs. I'm going to do that. And I'm going to put it on my little manifestation altar that I have here. And I'm going to just let that play itself out. And so just to show you that I actually did that today on December 1st of 2024, I'm going to share that with you. And there it is, paid to the order of, and there you go. Limiting beliefs are something. They get in our way every day, and we don't even realize how they show up. And it just showed up for me today in terms of what is that internal dialogue that I'm telling myself as to, why why am I getting my own way to making $1 million? What, like we get in our own way for so many things. And that's why I'm sponsoring the Birth to Brilliance free webinar, is just so we can start taking a look at the things that we do or think or say that get in our own way. And so that's just like a small little portion of that. So I hope you will choose to join in and join us on that. We're gonna have like 2.5 hours of really awesome deep dive into things that get in our own way, so that we can kind of wrap up 2024 and create like a new fresh slate for 2025, raise our own internal frequencies and raise our vibration and bring more love and joy to ourselves and healing to ourselves, so that we can bring that out into the world. So let's all go on this ascension process together, and let's start on December 15th. Be sure to click the link and register. Once again, it's free, and I hope to see you there. Have a great day.